Find all solutions to 2 sine squared x minus sine x minus 1 equals 0 and 0 to 2 pi, not including either one. When I first look at this equation, it kind of looks familiar, but I'm not 100% sure exactly what I need to do. But if it just had like a single letter instead of all that sine x stuff, I think I could probably solve it. So why don't I let something equal something? So what if I say y equals the sine of x? Well, if I do that, now everywhere there's a sine x, I'm going to plug in y, and that's going to give me 2y squared minus y minus 1 equals 0. Well, now that looks way easier to me to solve, and I know exactly how to do that. I'm just going to use my factoring rules to do that. So remember, what you do is you have your two sets of parentheses. You need your factors of 2 and your factors of 1 that have a difference of 1. The sign of the larger is a negative. Well, I know it only factors of 2 are 2 and 1, so that's pretty much taken care of. The only factors of 1 are 1 and 1. So it says the larger needs to be a minus. So there's my 2, so that's the minus, and that's the plus. Now, when we are doing this, remember it's the same thing as we've done with other problems. If you have two sets of parentheses, you're going to set each set of parentheses equal to 0. So I get 2y plus 1 equals 0, and y minus 1 equals 0. But we're not actually solving for y. Remember, we originally started out and we let y equal something all the way back here. So now what I need to do is I need to plug that substitution back in. So that's going to be 2 sine of x plus 1 equals 0, or sine of x minus 1 equals 0. And then you just solve for sine. So on the left, I'm going to get sine of x equals negative 1/2. And on the right, I'm going to get sine of x equals 1. So as usual, you either have these values already memorized, maybe you're using the unit circle, or you have some other way to find that. So you need to find where these values are true, and when you do that, you should come up with 7 pi over 6, 11 pi over 6, and then you get pi over 2.